Oi, fala aí pessoal, bom dia. Você está escutando o Inglês no Rádio. I am your host, Foster Hodge. This is your daily dose of English. Hey, what's up guys? It's Foster from English no Crew. Hey Alexia, happy July.
Hey Foster, happy July.
So today is the first day of July,
Yes.
which means this episode will be released on the 2nd of July.
Correct.
Which means 2 days after that is the 4th of July.
Yay! My first 4th of July.
Your first 4th of July in the U.S.?
Yes, of course.
Because I imagine you have experienced the day of 4th of July in Brazil.
Of course, but it's a normal day.
Yeah. Now you get to experience what I experience every day with my students when they say like, oh, today's holiday here. We're doing these crazy things. And I'm like, oh, I'm working today. So, Alexia, I wanted to talk a little bit about just a little bit of background history about 4th of July, what it is, and then some more modern day stuff about like what Americans do nowadays. Does that sound good to you?
Of course.
My first point, I think, would be that 4th of July is also known as Independence Day.
The Independence Day. I remember the movie.
That's a great movie. Yeah, with the aliens.
Yes.
Yeah, I think they had a remake of it recently.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I doubt the remake would be very good.
Interesting.
And I'm pretty sure if we watched the original Independence Day nowadays...
It would be horrible.
I don't know. Maybe it was awesome.
Let's
it was Will
watch
Smith. Yeah, have to be really bored to watch that. Anyway, it is not the Independence Day. We just say Independence Day. No articles, which is a great tip in English. If you are in doubt about whether or not you should include an article, just don't. We use articles a lot less. I always hear my students say like the university or the, I don't know. Yeah, just when in doubt, don't use articles. That's not a general rule. That's just my suggestion.
Okay.
Another cool thing. So also known as, when I say also known as Independence Day, you could say AKA Independence Day.
AKA. Okay.
Yeah. AKA is a super common acronym. And if you want to learn more about acronyms, you can check out episodes 45 and 46, I believe, where we talk about how to use acronyms in the U.S. and business acronyms.
AKA is also known as?
Yes. So also known.
Known.
Okay, so it's O.
Known.
Okay, you're saying known. It's known.
Known.
Okay, so just say no.
No.
And then make it really long and put an N on the end.
Known.
Okay, you're still saying non.
It's
You're making
hard.
a nasal vowel. So say no.
No.
And now say no.
Known.
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 A little bit better.
I'll get there.
A little bit better. That's interesting. We will talk about that later. So just a little bit of history. So historically, do you know why we have a holiday on the 4th of July?
More or less. I mean, of course, we studied that back in high school, but...
You guys did?
Yes,
Nice.
of course.
Yeah, we did not study anything about Brazil in high school.
I know, we did.
Yeah.
But not like deep study.
Nothing too
No.
profound.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, essentially, if you're talking about history, what we are really celebrating is the Declaration of Independence. So the Declaration of Independence is a very important American document, which is authored by several people, but the most notable is Thomas Jefferson. Cool guy. Had some slaves and did some messed up stuff, but he was really
Super
smart.
smart.
Yeah. Okay, it's raining really hard now, but let's just keep going. See how it goes. So we're celebrating the Declaration of Independence, you know, when a lot of people from Britain moved to America, and then they said, screw you guys, we don't want to pay taxes anymore. We don't want a king. We want to start a new country. And this is when it became official. We put it in writing. Yeah?
Yeah. The how would you say that? O país dos livres, né? Tipo, the free country.
That's how I would say País dos Livres is a free country. But yeah, I don't.
I remember this watching the documentary about John Adams.
Cool. We'll talk about that in a second. Because a fun fact is the Declaration of Independence was actually written and published on July 2nd. Most people don't know this. I learned this literally 30 minutes ago. But apparently, they wrote the Declaration of Independence on the 2nd. But then John Adams, the second president of the U.S., also a fascinating character, and Thomas Jefferson, they were best friends, and they died on the same day, which was July 4th.
But not the same year.
The same year.
Seriously?
They died like simultaneously,
No.
like within hours of each other.
Why?
I don't know. They were both old and sick and friends, and I think, no.
No, you're kidding.
I'm being serious. It's in the documentary. You watched it.
No, I didn't get to the people dying
No,
at the same day.
it's the last episode. No spoilers. Anyway, there is a wonderful HBO documentary series. It is called John Adams, and
Amazing.
it focuses primarily on John Adams, but it's really just a history of the United States becoming a nation.
Yes, first of all, if you are interested in United States history, it's a must-watch documentary.
It is
It's amazing.
production,
super...
everything. Yeah, it's HBO. It's
What's
awesome.
the name of the main character?
John Adams.
No.
Oh, the actor? Paul Giamatti.
Yeah, he's amazing.
He's amazing. Now you can see him in
is-
Billions.
Yes, billions.
Also a good show. Anyway, one more fun little trivia fact for you, Alexia. Do you know who the first person to sign the Declaration of Independence was?
No idea.
No idea. John Hancock. My man, John Hancock. Have you ever heard that name?
Yeah. Was he from South Carolina?
I don't think so. No, I'm pretty sure he wasn't. I want to say he was from Virginia. Recording this episode makes me realize I need to brush up on my American history. But he was the first person to sign the Declaration of Independence. And nowadays, when we say John Hancock, that is a synonym for signature. So sometimes if you were like filling out an official document, they'll be like, okay, and now I just need your John Hancock right here.
You guys are so weird.
Yeah, Brazilians are weird too. Don't
Não,
get
me
me
dá aqui sua
started.
assinatura. Não me dá aqui o seu
Me dá o seu Pedro,
Pedro
Álvares
Álvares
Cabral.
Cabral. Dom Pedro II.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's not super common for people to say that, but if anyone says that, all Americans would know exactly what you're
I
talking
would
about.
start laughing a lot.
It's a good thing to know. Okay, enough history. Let's move to the present day. Alexia, what is your idea of, like, on July 4th? You've never experienced a true American July 4th. What's, like, the image in your head that you have? What do we do?
Parades.
Okay, like what kind of parades?
With people singing and playing instruments like a huge American band.
Yeah. Are you talking about Carnival
No.
or July 4th?
July 4th. And everyone will wear the country's colors,
Which
Flag.
are?
red, blue, and white.
Yeah, we say red, white, and blue.
No, okay, but people usually wear red and blue.
Yeah, but that's a weird thing in English. We always say red, white, and blue.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Em qual que a gente fala sempre verde e amarelo? Nunca fala amarelo e verde.
Yeah, I'm sure I say amarelo y verde all the time. Yeah, so I'm surprised you didn't say the first thing that I think about.
Wait, I'm still thinking.
Okay.
A lot of people on the streets, or united with friends or family, and a lot of fireworks.
Yes, that's what I was thinking about. That the number one thing July 4th everyone thinks about, fireworks. There's a big debate in the firework community, which is better, the fireworks from July 4th or the fireworks for New Year's Eve at Copacabana. and it's
No,
difficult.
there's
It's
not
difficult.
a huge debate about it. You know that Copacabana is way better.
I don't know. I mean, I've been to both of them. I participate in a lot of fireworks forums and Facebook groups,
No,
and
you don't.
it's a really serious debate. No one knows the true answer.
Fine, so we're expecting fireworks.
That's just like who was the first person to fly.
Ah, don't you start with this.
We just spent 1 month in North Carolina, and every license plate on every car says
in flight.
first in flight. Another debate that we will record an episode about. Fireworks, parades, anything else you think about?
No.
Something that I always just consider synonymous with July 4th is cookouts, like cooking out. Churrasco.
Tá. But could be any type of food.
Yeah.
Just a cookout.
Generally, I think hot dogs, cheeseburgers, and barbecue.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cookout. So it would be like churrasco for us.
Yeah. You can translate churrasco to barbecue or cookout.
Interesting.
I think cookout is a little more general. It could be anything, and then barbecue is a little more specific. But more or less the same thing.
But the barbecue from here is way different than ours.
Yeah.
We need to explain this in another episode as
Episode. So much material. So, do you want to know one more fun fact that I learned about July 4th researching for this episode? Is that a lot of other countries, especially in Europe, are starting to celebrate July 4th.
They're stealing our July 4th.
No, it's cool. They're just stealing it just to get more tourists. Yeah, apparently Portugal has a big July 4th celebration every year.
Never heard about it.
I didn't either.
That's so weird.
Yeah, it's cool.
I mean, they are celebrating that United States became free, independent. It's so weird. Independent.
Yeah. I mean, like in the U.S., we celebrate Cinco de Mayo.
But I get that.
Why?
Because there are a lot of immigrants here.
Yeah, but really Cinco de Mayo has nothing to do with like anything American. It's just a way for Americans to make money selling margaritas. And the Portuguese and Denmark and all these other countries are doing the same thing with July 4th. And I think that's good. More power to them.
No British people are doing that.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah. So, Alexia, what are we going to do for July 4th?
Well, this is a question that I make you a lot.
You make me a question?
Uh-huh.
We don't make questions in English. Dun, dun, dun. Beginner's mistake, Alexia. We ask questions in English. Pelo amor de Deus. Não faz isso, não.
I'm sorry.
Okay, we'll talk about it later. We don't really have any plans because we're exhausted and we're working on the 3rd and the 5th. So maybe we will just go to my parents' lake house and see some fireworks on a boat, eat some cheeseburgers, hot dogs. How does that sound?
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, it's fun.
I already have all the clothes to wear on the day. So
nice. Yeah.
But I wanna my face covered with the United States flag, you know?
Paint an American flag on your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you do that? And you just leave the eyes out of it? Like you can make my eyes just like the stars from the American flag.
I can try. I can't make any promises that it will be good. But I always think like, July 4th, why are we doing this? It's kind of a stupid holiday. And then every July 4th, it's actually a lot of fun.
It's cool. It's important for your country.
Yeah, my country.
Yes, your country. It's not mine at all.
Yeah. So in the next few days, we will have a lot more episodes about different aspects of America. And they should be funny, interesting, and we will keep you on your toes, keep you surprised.
Yes.
So I will see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.